Now I have to wait. There we go. Hello, folks. Welcome to Tiny Admiral's live hangout for Styrene, Syndicate, and Reddragon modelwerks. Hope you like the show. Not too many of us here tonight, but I'm sure more will filter in as we get going. So, Chris, what are you working on over there?
I'm working on the 70s heavy Chevy.
Right on. And Gothic's over there. I believe you're still working on chopping the roof of that build, aren't you? Oh, he's going quiet. Either he's gone quiet or my computer's gone quiet.
No, I still hear you.
Okay.
I think he went quiet. Or stepped away.
That's possible. As for me, I'm working on the scenery for my kid's T-Rex diorama in 1:35 scale. Currently applying some acrylic paint to the trees. Mostly because I needed something to do. It's the only problem with doing the higher end large scale battleships is I spend a lot of time waiting for aftermarket parts to arrive. Or in this particular case, waiting for payday so I can order them. Oh, I'm starting to think I should have airbrushed that before I put the wires in, but it'll come along a bit at a time.
As we say in this industry, a learning curve.
Oh no, it was just like I said, this is just the scenery for one of my kids' dios, so got a bunch of them. In a second, I'll pull down the base I did for his Triceratops and let you have a look at that. He's happy if it doesn't just look like bare plastic. Being all of 5 years old, he's kind of easy to please that way.
Yeah, I guess that won't happen once he gets a little older, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying this stage, trust me. Because eventually he'll get to that point where nothing's good enough. And what really scares me is when he figures out, you know, that daddy's ships have a bunch of aftermarket parts and stuff like that. And, well, damn it, he wants those too for his models. And then it's going to get expensive.
Straight to the poorhouse, I say.
Yeah. There's his Triceratops there. Oh man, do I have to dust this?
Better get that can of spray air out.
But there's the base for his Triceratops dio. Complete with a little pond full of fish and a couple of raptors hanging around. Looking for a free meal.
Now, Mick, do those bases come with the dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's a full dio kit. He's also got a set of raptors that don't come with the dio. They're just a herd of like 6 raptors. But yeah, this is a full diorama set.
Okay.
My buddy Howard sent for my little guy, and he got as far as building the Triceratops, and then decided that he wanted Daddy to do the scenery for him. But you know, considering he's only 5 years old, I look at it as, you know, baby steps. What was that, Chris? I couldn't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, peanut butter. It's okay, Biscuit. It's all right. It's all right, Bear Bear. Everything's fine. No. God, my fucking house stinks.
Hey, God. Just to let you know, we are live now.
Another place to smoke. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Turn the fan on. It is not.
Apparently, he must have been out of the room when I put it live. In the comments, we got Tommy watching, saying "Morning, Mick." Yeah, it's not morning, Tommy, but how you doing? Not even in this time zone yet. Oh. I wish they'd have shaped these bases so you could put them together for one.
Is there anybody here tonight?
Oh, they'll be done filtering in as we go.
I cannot hear you, Tiny.
I said I'm sure some more people will filter in as
No
they
good,
go.
buddy. I can't hear you.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see. Speakers on. Speakers plugged in.
I hear you, Mick. Goth,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Check and see if your mic is on.
It's on. Chris
I can see the green dots, but I can't hear you.
Goth, can you hear me, Chris?
All right.
Hang
You
on.
know what? I'll be right back. I'll come back. I'll leave and come back.
Okay. That would explain why he didn't hear me when I said we're going live and watch the language.
Possible.
You know what, dude?
Okay, can you hear us now?
Oh, no wonder. I can't hear anybody. There we go.
That better?
It helps when you turn the volume on.
Yeah,
Or the
a
volume
little.
up.
I was kind of wondering because I did the introduction when we went live, and I was asking everybody what they were working on. I asked if you were still working on chopping the roof of that car and didn't get an answer. And
Yeah.
you're just sort of cussing away in the background, so I muted you just until you were done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That explains.
It's been a long day, man. It's just been too long a day.
That's all good. No, I was kind of wondering, like, at first I thought maybe you stepped out of the room or something.
I did for a minute, and what am I? Dang it. What, Peter? Oh, they're not in here. Yeah, they are.
Here I am.
Hey, Tony, how's it going, bro?
All right. I clicked on the wrong link.
That's okay. Gothic there was having trouble with his speakers, so.
Somebody's volume went
Get
on.
it for using purple power to remove Chrome. Woo!
Oh, jeez.
He's been in there 2 days.
Is it coming off, Goth, or no?
Any days. Need to cut that out.
Yeah, I think Chris was having some problems scripting some Chrome a few days ago too, weren't you, Chris?
Yeah, but then I changed.
Or whatever is purple power. That's what I was using.
No, I use straight bleach.
Yeah, you know what? I know better. I know better too. You know, I'm supposed to use ammonia.
I changed the bleach out, and the stuff came off in like 10 minutes.
Use ammonia. I use solid ammonia, not just, you know, well, a lot of people use Windex. I use just straight ammonia.
Okay.
But I figured I'd give this jug of purple power thing. It won't even touch paint.
See, and that's what I've been reading. A lot of people are using the strip bodies.
Did you let it sit overnight?
Dude, I let it sit in there a week and it did nothing.
Oh, dang.
Damn it.
Got a bad jug, I guess. You can also use Wesley's bleach white to remove chrome. Because it's got bleach in it.
The white wall stuff.
Yeah, it's got bleach in it for cleaning resin.
You gotta hate when your plastic cement gets low enough that the brush doesn't quite reach.
Do what?
Uh-huh. Time for
Says you gotta hate when your plastic cement gets just low enough that the brush doesn't quite reach.
you got to tilt it.
Yeah, I'm just getting to that point now. The tip sits just about the level of the cement.
Hey, Tommy,
Yeah.
you're in trouble
Why?
because you are after last night.
Because of Reaper?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I told you.
It's all your fault, Tommy.
Here, dude.
I told you.
Come on.
What'd she end up getting?
Nothing yet.
Oh,
She's got a list compiled.
were you going to get any paints?
Come on.
I don't know yet.
Get it over
She
with.
uses a lot of those craft paints.
Yeah, because if you do, Gil was saying the high density paints work the best.
Yeah, because she does a lot of those ceramic pottery cast figures.
Yeah.
So she's got all those craft paint,
Yeah.
acrylic.
Oh, there.
In fact, I have one she did for me right here. If you can see him, Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
My little bobblehead frog.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, I don't want to sniff your, you know what? No.
And Tommy, this is the latest one she's working on here.
Ooh.
Back and forth. Can you just, I don't know, sit on your desk?
Only
I'm
thing
not
is he's not. Only thing is he's not clear coated yet.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
all. That's all with those craft paints.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, Bubba.
Well, I'm blaming Pablo because he was looking for something for his wife.
I still don't know if that excuse works, Tommy.
It doesn't matter. I don't need an excuse. I'm just blaming him. Well, my daughter actually bought them for me, so.
See, now that's who you ought to be blaming, Tommy.
Yeah. That's how the train empire started. My wife and my mother-in-law bought me this little circular track to go around the Christmas tree. But now it's the whole frickin' railroad empire.
Well, this is interesting.
You missing parts there, Mick?
No, I'm missing the instructions. There they are.
Who needs those? Those are overrated.
Yeah, I kind of like knowing which parts are supposed to go where. Call me old-fashioned, but you know.
Okay, old fashioned.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hello.
Hey, there's the boss. How's it going, bro?
What's happening, man? Let me
How you feeling there, Gil?
feel like I've been kicked by a. Well, watch the language, Gilbert. He's live.
Like a mule.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sicker than a dog, dude. I mean, bad. I was talking to Mick about it last night, man. You have no idea how sick I am. Oh Jesus. But getting better. Getting better.
Hey, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go but up.
Oh shit! What happened here? Oh, watch your mouth, Gilbert. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Finally got around to working on the base for my kid's T-Rex.
Did you?
Yeah, because that Liberator is just annoying the hell out of me again. So I'm just like, yeah, nope, find something else, Mick. Don't drive yourself crazy over it.
All right. Yeah, Goths is there. What are you working on? Where's Tommy? There's Tommy. Tommy boy, what are you doing there, buddy? Let me see.
Okay, you see that side?
Uh-huh.
Well, I haven't done that side. Go to that side. It's a little bit different.
I like. That looks good.
I'm just throwing in some blue ink to try and bring out these lighter ones.
What do you mean try to bring them out?
Yeah, because they're everything. See how it blends in?
Oh, you want the lighter one. You're darkening up the rest of them to make those lighter ones pop a little bit. I got
Yeah, because this it used to look like this. And there is a color variations, but I want it to pop a little more.
Okay, I got you. It looks good. Dude, I like that bone, the way you did the bone.
Yeah.
The bone looks good. I see Chris has got his camera up and running, huh?
Absolutely.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
This man, is this the 4K one?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got to get one now. Damn you, Chris.
Hey, I sucked it up and went to Best Buy and paid full price too.
Yeah, I know.
Because I didn't want to take the chance of doing the one on eBay and getting it and it being screwed up or something.
Yeah, I think I'm liking that picture. It's clear. It's crystal clear.
Plus, you can go widescreen or standard screen.
Yeah.
In your settings.
Who makes that camera?
Logitech.
Oh, okay.
The Logitech 4K.
Yeah, it's the new Logitech 4K.
Ah.
Which is angering the snot out of me because I got 4 of these C922s. Or the C920s, but that's okay. They're still good. I can use them in another room.
I'm afraid to push anything more advanced than the C920.
Well, the thing with everything I've read, the thing with the new 4K one, it eats up massive amounts of CPU. It'll if you don't have a computer that's got a good fan, it's going to heat that computer up real quick.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
And you'll get the lag and all the other stuff. So the C9, there's a C9, well, the C920 and the 922. The 922 goes up to 14. What is it? 720? No, it goes higher than that. I think 1080. I think, yeah, because these go 1080. But that 4K one, man, it'll heat up your computer if it's not big enough or strong enough. Idaho, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, this laptop has problems as is right now. So I don't think I'm going to push it too far.
Is that the one that talks to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts and it gets in that alien voice.
Go squeak, squeak.
Actually, no. That's the microphone on my that's the onboard microphone on my laptop.
Ah. The squeaky, squeaky.
Yeah.
The microphone on my Logitech or on my C920 doesn't do that, but it has other problems. Like sometimes my computer doesn't like to recognize it for some reason.
Oh wow! Did you update the files for it?
Yep.
They're still doing it?
Yep. My computer's a geriatric piece of you know what.
Oh, that's right. The new one you got was for Mama.
Yep. Because hers died and she was slowly killing mine.
Killing me softly.
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't even soft, dude.
Are you using the meow meow brushes?
No, I'm using standard ones, artificial.
I still got to, yeah. So you didn't like the meow meow, so those are better.
Well, I only tried it that one time, and I haven't gone back to it, so we'll give it another go.
It's a nice point on that brush.
Yeah, that's what I'm using it for. Broke out the old Citadel, but it wouldn't hold its point.
They never do. And you know what's odd?
Good, but it wouldn't hold it. So
yeah, and that's odd, man, because well, that's the older one, but
yeah,
Winsor Newton makes those for them.
Oh. It didn't want to hold its point, so I put it aside.
Yeah. I talked to a lot of people that use those, and they are not happy with them.
Yeah, but it's like you said, it's an old one.
Well, that's an older one, yeah, because
it's from the 90s.
Yeah, but shit, it's still got a nice point for being from the 90s.
Yeah, but it wouldn't hold it. That was the problem. I got paint in places I didn't want. Actually, this is ink.
You know, doctors can do stuff about that now, eh?
Yeah, yeah, man, you shouldn't be putting your point where it don't belong. What's wrong with you? I got to get back to work here, man. I'm feeling a lot better, man, but I think tomorrow I'll come down here and get some work done. I got a bunch of stuff that just piled up on me, and I didn't finish it. Man, it's kind of rough when you got liquid coming out of both ends, you know?
Yeah, it usually is. It's not the most pleasant of situations.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Then you got to jump in the shower, so it's like you're taking 12 showers a day. You know what I mean. Never mind. No, the sweating. What got me was the sweating. You know, I finally got that kind of broke today, you know.
Oh, I had a different image.
No. I didn't need to wear. I didn't need to sleep with these on the bed. Okay, it didn't get that bad.
Oh, Gil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when you get better, we're for sure gonna have to set some times up.
No, that's cool, man. I mean, you gotta. Do you have? What I wanted to ask you is this here. You could either come to me, or I can come to you.
It doesn't matter because Tommy just gonna make me spend a bunch of money after last night.
What,
No.
Oh!
She had her own money.
What are you doing?
Reaper.
Oh, dude, you don't want to get me started. I'll show you stuff, man. That'll put you in the poorhouse.
Well, I told him that's how it started. Was Pablo was asking for a gift for his wife.
The girlfriend seen his dragon last night, and she asked about it.
Is she there?
Yeah.
She already wants to give my dragon a good home.
Yep. Can she see what I'm about to show?
Tommy, you shouldn't be showing your dragon to other girls. That's not, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Gil.
All right, here. I'm going to show you something. This is another one. This one's called, it's a Reaper. Let me turn this light on. That way she can see it. This is a Reaper.
Another Reaper.
This is one I pay. I've got a couple of these, but this is my yeah. I think I think it's Julie Guthrie that sculpted this. This is quite possibly all their dragons are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but this one it's in the size is my favorite. It's the best one.
Yeah, don't worry, that's on our wish list too. So like I said, we're definitely gonna have to come either out by you or however you want to work it.
It don't matter, brother. It don't matter. So that's a Reaper. So you start going into their dragons, man, and stuff, and they're not expensive. They're really not, you know.
No, I think most of them were between $19.99 and $29.99.
Yeah, they're not bad. You know, now you get into the real big ones like I got some huge ones, man. Those, now you're looking into the couple $100 range. I've got one that's got 5 heads, man. It's $150. And I've got another one that was 100. I mean, there's some that 70. Their resin ones go for anywhere from $300 to $600. So I just stay with the rubber ones. I can't afford the resin ones.
I like the way these ones feel when I'm holding them.
Yeah.
They feel nice.
Once you paint them, man, they paint up real nice too. As long as you got a good primer on them, they paint up really nice.
Styrene.
Idaho. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was rough. I'm still not over. I can still feel the queasiness in my belly and stuff, but I had a good meal today. Finally slept too, because man, I had a bout of insomnia, man. Almost 3.5 days without sleep. Remember last night when I was talking to you about that, Mick? Yeah. I went upstairs and I took 2. I had bought some of that Benadryl, over-the-counter Benadryl. I took 2 Benadryl. I had me a chocolate chip cookie and some warm milk. Oh, and half a glass of whiskey, and I was out. I was out, man.
I guess that would be more the whiskey and the Benadryl mixing together.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you think about the kind of cookie I was eating.
I was just about to say, if it was one of those cookies, yeah, it would help too.
I had a pretty well made cookie there.
Matter of fact, when you told me what was going on, I believe the first thing I said is,
oh, yeah, you said go eat a cookie. No, because with the pain I got, the cookie helps. Well, I can't eat a full one, man. That thing will have me on my ass. But I ate a full one yesterday. Yeah, I know. It's called here. I'll find it. It's Nagrath, or give me a second. I'll show it to you in a minute. He says his head. Idaho says his head felt like a giant mucus ball for the better part of a week. Yeah, that's the other part about that.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
The only good thing is that means I come home with more kids.
There you go.
okay, my hearing's going for a minute there. I thought you said something else. I'm like, your girlfriend was okay with that?
All right, these are them, Idaho. These are the ones you can buy on at Reaper. Mick, can you put that on me for a second so you can see?
Yeah, just
no, when you're ready.
There you go.
All right, this is Julie Guthrie stuff. This is a real small one. It'll give you an idea of her sculpt. I like her sculpts. This one's called the Temple Dragon. It's a real little one. I've got one or two of those laying around here. And then if you type in Reaper, you go to Reaper Miniatures, and when you go to here where it says figures, you go to the bones right here where it says bones, and it'll open up this here, and then type in right here Bones Dragon, and it'll boom, they all pop up right there. Which one are you doing, Tommy?
Margroth, whatever.
Okay.
The one I can't remember his name.
Yeah, it's Marthringle. Yeah.
Marthringle. Yeah.
That's by Julie Guthrie. No, that's Jim Johnson. All right. Then you go. Where's she at? Okay, this one's by Julie Guthrie. This is the Red Dragon right here. Well, that's what it's called, but you can paint it any color you want. You got this one here. And then, where is it? Where is it? She doesn't have it? They don't have it on here. Oh, there he is, right here. This is my favorite. They're out of stock, of course. This is my favorite one out of all. This is Nargrath. Narthrax. I'm sorry, Narthrax.
Not to be confused with anthrax.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful dragon. Yep, there he is right there. Pretty cool. So if you're looking for him, that's where you find him at, guys. All right, Mick, whenever you're ready, you can take me off.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
I didn't think that was going to be that big, Tommy. I'm gonna have to pick one up.
This guy, yeah, he's
It's a nice size.
good size.
It's got a lot of details on him too.
Got a lot of little scales.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what brings it out, man. I mean, sometimes they make some of these sculpts that I see, they make them and they don't have that much, detail on the scales. They do, but not like that, I like the way he did that one. You're welcome, Idaho. So what are you working on over there, Chris?
The Ravel's 70s heavy Chevy.
Cool. Never have a plate. Never, Idaho. The paint will not flake off of it as long as you prime it with a good primer. Now, I wouldn't prime them with Vallejo though. Don't use Vallejo, or if you do use Vallejo, you better let it sit for about a week. I did that once. As a matter of fact, it'll be 4 years ago. When I first started my channel, it'll be about 4 weeks in June, I think. And I primed the one I just showed you guys. I primed it in Steiner. Now that I remember, I primed it in black Vallejo. And nope, never again. So how'd your weekend go, everybody?
Warm.
Still here.
Shut up, Tommy. You always got to throw that in, don't you?
It's hot. Like 85 degrees today.
Thanks, Tommy. Gee, thanks. You were sunshined out there in your Bermuda shorts and everything, huh?
Yeah, it's 85 degrees.
Yeah, it was about, I think it was in the 40s today. It was 40 or 41 today. And then tomorrow's going to drop back down into the 20s.
It's time for everyone to get sick again.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday here in Chicagoland. How about it, Tom? Or Chris? It was nice yesterday.
That was Friday.
No, it was yesterday.
Yes,
Wait a minute. What?
Friday was up in the 50s.
Well, Friday was nice too, but here I'm not kidding, man. It was 49 degrees here yesterday.
That's too cold.
Nah, bro, that's a heat wave for us here in Chicago.
Yeah, in the middle of winter.
Yeah. You know what? This is the time of year, man, where you go outside and your boogers freeze in your nose. Am I lying, Chris? Your nose, man. If you got a runny nose, you take a deep breath, and you know how your nostrils move in and out like this here.
Yeah, they don't move in and out after that first breath.
No, after that first breath, but you got to rub your boogers, man, because it'll stick. You got to prime the pump.
Usually about the time of the year you don't want to be outside, period.
This is the time of year up here in Canada where I go outside and within about 3 breaths, I've got icicles hanging off my mustache.
Is that before or after you go sliding down the hill?
Oh, no, they came and salted that hill. Which is good, because if they didn't, I was going to start freaking out. Like, Jesus, what do we pay these people for? God, I hope my kid appreciates this. These leaves are a pain in the butt to cut and mount. On the bright side, I'll save all the wire clippings for later.
Just step on.
No. No, first you got to cut the piece of paper.
Yeah.
You got to fold it along the center line. Glue it to the wire. Then trim them, cut them vertically so that they get that nice leafy fringe there.
Yep.
Bend the wire to shape and clip the extra wire that hangs off the end.
Gotcha. And then repeat the process.
Yep. 3 different sizes because you got the outside, the middle, and then the inside. And it's a pain in the butt, and I blame Howard.
All Howard's fault.
Maybe if I'm smart, I'll clip them first, then glue them.
Hey, Gil,
Yes, sir.
you might have a reason to get that VW done.
What's that?
GT, the kid from Australia,
Huh?
was on Friday night about 2 o'clock. Me and Dave were still on. He's trying to put together a group build for VWs.
Oh yeah, he asked me if but I've been sick, man. But I got to respond to him. I haven't responded to a lot of people, you know. Not that I was trying to be a prick or nothing, but I was just not in the mood, you know. So I need to. He asked me if I wanted to sponsor one for him.
Well, but it gives a reason to get your VW off your bench.
Oh yeah, all I got to do is put those pipes on there, and she's done. Well, I need to wet sand that body down a little bit more and another 1 or 2 coats of clear on it. It'll be done.
And I do have one more question for you, Gil.
Yes, sir.
The girlfriend opened up one of her vinyl kits.
Okay.
It says she needs to use Mr. Putty to put it together. Is that
Okay.
something you would recommend, or is there a better one out there?
Well, for a vinyl kit, you can get the Mr. Putty or you can get this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, wrong side. Vallejo plastic putty.
Okay.
You know, I believe M&M Models she sells this. Mary sells this.
Okay.
If not, she'll have something that's you know, some of that Tamiya, the Tamiya fine. I would get a coarse and a fine. They got two grades. I would get one of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's other stuff to use, but for the, you know, from what I know, people that make those vinyl kits and they don't use all that heavy stuff. You know,
Right.
they just use regular Vallejo putty or Mr. Perfect plastic or putty or, you know, Tamiya. You don't need to get exotic with all this stuff. You know, like here,
Right.
all the heavy duty stuff. Plus, she can, when she puts it on, she can smooth it down with a Q-tip. You know,
All right.
a wet, you know. So.
And Idaho, what I'm making the diorama for is my kid. He has been working on the Tyrannosaurus diorama set. My 5-year-old. It's kind of, I've been making him do the build, but he still kind of wants Daddy to do the paint and the scenery for him because he doesn't want it turning out like a Crayola explosion. So we've got that far on it.
Cool.
And now I'm just I'm experimenting with some of the spare pieces because comes with the one leg can be in 2 positions, so it's either running or walking. So I got a spare leg here that I built, and the spare jaw, because he can be built with his mouth open or closed.
Right.
And I'm using these spare parts now to test alternatives for filling.
There you go. Now, are those are like the vinyl, or are those hard plastic?
Nope, they're styrene, 1 to 35 scale.
Okay, I'm gonna pick some up. Those are Tamiya, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna look out for some for my grandson.
Yep.
He'd love it.
He's got the Brachiosaurus, he's got the T-Rex, and he's got the Triceratops, which I've already started painting.
Cool.
And I finished the diorama base for that one a while ago there.
Oh, check that out. They come with those little guys too?
Yep, they came with 2 of these, but he's also got a pack of 6 that are separate.
Uh-huh.
They're not a diorama set, they're just a pack of 6 velociraptors.
Right.
So, and he's got the little pond with the fish and all that in there. I glued the fish, painted the fish and glued them in, and he's got his little frog sitting on a rock here. So,
ooh, that's cool.
yeah, this one was really the most in-depth of the diorama bases. The one for the Brachiosaur is literally just flat open plane. T-Rex here has got a bunch of spare bones, I guess leftovers from a meal, that are going to be strewn around the area, and he's got a fallen branch here, and 2 of these cycad trees that I'm working on. And they all include a 1 to 35 scale figure, just so you can have something to put there for scale, so you can show what the dinosaur would look like compared to a person in real life.
Okay.
But my son, being the intelligent little bugger he is, has realized that they didn't have people back when they had dinosaurs.
Wait. We need to talk to the guy, man, because I'm of the opinion that the human race is millions of years old.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what happened to the cavemen that used to be back then?
Wait a minute now.
Actually, what you'd referred to as cavemen actually came way later than the dinosaurs. It was the fall of the dinosaurs that allowed mammals to rise.
You know, I was reading something. What was it? Last week, Wednesday or Thursday, on the Nova. Nova, the Channel 11 Nova. You know that program.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're finding stuff, man, that's a lot older, and they to this day they cannot totally explain how we just popped up, just out of nowhere. You can trace everybody else's through genetics, but you cannot trace ours that just poof out of nowhere. I think we've always been here.
I believe in evolution myself.
See, that's the other one they were talking about. That was the evolution as presented by Darwin.
Oh no, as presented by Darwin isn't correct, and
no, it's
science knows that it's not. Like, I hear so many people that are saying, well, how come monkeys still exist if we evolved from? Well, we didn't. We branched off way earlier.
That happens even in insects. It happens in animals. I mean, everything.
Yeah. Like, for example, Neanderthal was a separate branch of the family. Neanderthal didn't turn into us.
Well, see, they were speculating that there's another species that they have not found yet, the so-called missing link. Not as far as Darwin thinks about it, but scientifically today, that there is another genome out there that we have in us that they cannot typeset yet. And
but they're also starting to realize that there was actually interbreeding.
Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Between Cro-Magnon, which evolved into us as far as we know, and Neanderthal.
You have Neanderthal DNA.
There actually is a percentage of Neanderthal DNA in humans.
Exactly. And there's also for the Asian folks, even some Europeans, because they were talking about genetics and all that. That
personally, I can't see getting it on with something that looks like that. That's just
right. Well, dude, I mean, if that's the only thing that's walking upright and got a slit in yours, that's like 40,000 years ago, and there ain't another one anywhere else. Dude,
I'm sure we had hands back then.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know,
I'm sure we had hands back then, and
well,
yeah,
sure.
Neanderthal. Besides which, dude, do you really want a Neanderthal woman, man? You come home late from the bar,
Dude,
who the hell with the club?
but think about it. I mean, in the day and age we live now, if you didn't have a bar of soap back then, I ain't touching you. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. No. They were because I went on this thing about watching all this historical science shit, you know, and then they had this one about I was watching on YouTube, and about the court of Versailles, and now those people were some nasty MFers, man. They were some funky people. The court, what is it? The Versailles itself smelled like a urinal because these guys were so nasty, man. They just pee on the side of the wall, you know. It was nasty, but they didn't bathe. That's where the perfume came from and the powder and all that stuff.
Mind you, I know women today I wouldn't want to touch.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, it's like, man, I don't know if you guys know who well, you know who NWA is. They had a song about that, you know. Like, go wash your beep. Oh, man, the older you get, man, the harder it is to fight off these things, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, Idaho, I actually think they're pretty interesting kits too. For good kits for starters, they're maybe a little bit above Liam's level at this point. I have to take the build in stages because he gets bored. He helped me clip the parts off, and he helped me trim them. And there's only so much I'm going to let him play around with an X-Acto knife, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun.
And how he wanted the head to look, whether he wanted it open or closed and all that. And I helped him with the gluing, but that's to be honest, that's a big part of why I'm doing the bases for him, because he just gets frustrated. I mean, he's only 5, but at least it's a subject matter that'll interest him, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm all for anything that gets a kid interested in modeling. Got to keep the hobby from dying out.
I know, it's just getting down caveman style. But I don't know. I know they didn't have no damn steam baths or a bar of soap back then. I ain't getting nowhere near one of those.
Besides which, like I say, man, that's the last kind of woman you want to get attached to. You come home late from the bar one night and your
Boom.
wife thumps you over the head with a tree branch. I mean, some women nowadays get violent enough. I don't need one that's stronger than I am, you know?
Yeah, I get a kick out of some of those. The Earth is 5,000 years old, the whole Earth, and it's flat.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, there's some funny ideas out there.
Oh, it's just like, wow, man. The education system really sucks. You know?
Anyway, I'm going to go grab a smoke, and I will be right back, gentlemen. Don't go molesting any caveman while I'm out.
Oh, no, hell no.
You'll make Tommy nervous.
What?
His dinosaur's going to run away.
Well, you know, you got that eyebrow sort of thing going on there, you know.
They still cleaning up a lot over those mudslides there, Tommy?
I know they opened up the freeway about a week ago.
Yeah.
It's just a mess now.
They'll be cleaning that up for a couple of years, huh?
A long time, yeah. I don't travel up that way, so.
How far from you did that happen?
60 miles, 100 miles, something like that. It's up Santa Barbara way, so.
That's up in the mountainous regions, right? The higher.
Nope. Montecito is right on the coast between Santa Barbara and Carpinteria.
Yeah, they done took all the damn vegetation out of there. There's nowhere for that mud to go.
Yeah. ridden my bicycle through there, and all you see are walls and gates because really rich people have really nice houses there.
Wow.
They have a polo ground there.
Wow. That tells you all you
That
need.
tells you the kind of neighborhood Montecito is.
Tells you all you need to know. Well, then on the news, man, and I guess the same area, the same block or whatever you want to call them there, because I don't think they're called blocks there. One of Oprah's neighbors, her house got washed away.
Yeah, there were some very expensive homes up there.
Oh yeah, that's
Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah.
Did she lose her home?
I don't think they lost their home. I'm not sure. I just know that they have homes up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And by homes, we're talking compounds.
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably got their own private security running around there too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I could live in an area like that, man. All walled up and gated away.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Don't talk to your neighbors. You just hide behind your walls.
What happens when you got popularity?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it. I guess that's what it means to be happy. Lock yourself up behind walls.
However, Gil, I haven't been very happy with this kit.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, I remember back when I first built one of these, fit and finish was pretty good. Now, if you can see the valve covers there, see how far that hangs over the block?
Yeah.
And the intake, I can't trim it any further back without losing the reveal around the edge of the valve cover. There's been a few other fitment problems too. A lot of leftover casting.
All right, bro. I'm gonna go lay down, man. Time for me to lay down.
All right, brother.
No problem, bro. You get some rest.
Yeah, I just wanted to come in and say hello. What's up? I'll see you guys. If you guys are out tomorrow, I'll be on tomorrow. So you guys have a good night, man.
All right.
Take it easy, bro.
All right, brother.
Very, very quiet.
We're hunting webbits. Well, maybe you're hunting webbits. I'm hunting T-Wexes.
Oh, there you go. I'm hunting whatever my dragon wants.
Yeah, but from what we've seen, isn't what your dragon wants mostly to wreck your ship?
Yeah, I think so. Well, dragon got his way. The ship's put away for right now.
I still say it's because you haven't painted the eyes on him yet. You hadn't painted the eyes on him yet. He couldn't see. He was just knocking over the eyes. Now watch, turns out the damn dragon's nearsighted. You got to get him glasses.
Wouldn't that look weird? A dragon with glasses. Tally ho.
Now the next question is, will your health plan cover glasses for a dragon?
Don't think so. I'm just glad my wife didn't hear you guys' comments last night, and I ended up waking up with this dragon next to me. For sure, the dragon would have flown.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a shit disturber. I know when I used to work for Fleetwood, my coverage covered glasses for dragons, but she didn't need any. Okay, I think I found an easier way to do these leaves.
I guess that would be a bonus.
Right now he's gonna go, Liam. No.
Cut the fringes in first, then glue them on. And it also helps if you shape the wire first too, because I'm using CA glue to put them on. And of course, CA glue once it sets doesn't take too well to bending.
Nope.
Idaho, I'm not too sure. A lot of it'll depend on how many people come in and how things go, but I usually go a couple of hours.
Now, Mike, that was a little more information than we needed to know.
Sorry, what was that, Chris? No, seriously, I didn't hear you, man. You're getting quiet again.
I said that was a little more information than we needed to know.
Well, no, JS Idaho was asking how long do I plan on streaming this?
We understood.
It's just being a class clown, my friend.
Is there enough water in there that I can make a hot chocolate in a bit?
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought you said there wasn't enough milk.
There's a little bit of milk. And I don't need that much milk for hot chocolate. Mostly I use water.
But Liam asked me for hot chocolate earlier, and I told him he couldn't have one
Oh,
because there wasn't enough milk.
should be okay now, but mostly what I needed it for was the potatoes tonight.
Okay.
But at the same time, do try not to blast through it all in one day. Because we still have to get through till Wednesday. Gotta hate that last couple of days before payday, you know?
What's payday?
All those days we do have the clothes and stuff.
I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. Every time I go in the freezer, I see it. The problem I have with that is it tends to separate from zero. Well, it doesn't come out clumpy if you shake it, but it tends to separate. Tomorrow morning I need to find out if buses are running or not. Because it says they're supposed to be Saturday first thing in the morning, and then going into the afternoon it's supposed to start getting snow, not squalls, but
That should be fine. Generally I worry about it when they say freezing rain.
I check every morning anyway, just on the off chance, because like I said, that one day I didn't think it was going to be, and they said due to inclement weather. Rather be safe than sorry and just check anyway.
I glued my fingernail.
As long as you didn't glue yourself to the model, you'll be okay.
No touching, green history, okay.
Yeah, no, that only happens when there's like fireworks or somebody spooks me. Was year and a half ago in May, I was working on 1 to 350 scale HMS Warspite. And it was the deluxe edition, so it came with a whole crap load of photo etch extras and all that. And I was gluing a piece of photo etch together, and I completely forgot that it was Victoria Day weekend, which is our big fireworks weekend, our big fireworks holiday up here. I didn't even stop to think about the fireworks until the first one went off, and it was really loud. Sounded like an artillery shell going off. I'm sitting there, gluing a piece of photo etch together. I'm not too far from where they shoot off the fireworks, so it was really loud, and I'm sitting there all of a sudden, boom, and I jumped, and before I knew it, it was like I had literally just pulled it off my forehead just as the glue was starting to catch. Came a hair's breadth from gluing it to my forehead.
There's another one for you.
I'll go in there.
That's okay.
No.
I mean, I gotta do work anyway, so. But there's another one in there for you.
Is that the wife, Tommy?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you know what you should do with his dragon while he's sleeping?
She already left.
Oh,
uh,
I was gonna get you. Tommy's like, damn you, Mick. Now I'm watching. What tea is it?
My green time.
Does it taste like dreams?
No, no, it's too hot to taste right this moment. I'm about to burn my mouth just to let you know.
Aw. Where's the fun in that? See, Tommy, it's not just you I pick on.
I know.
Chris, I don't know if you can see the comments, but Idaho is asking what you're working on.
It's the Revell 1970 Chevelle Heavy Chevy. And no, Mick, I can't see the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither. This thing is like an English muffin, and I'm putting ink in all the nooks and crannies.
Is it turning out the way you want it?
It's bringing out the highlight of the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But is it actually working the way you expected it to?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's doing what I thought it would do. Huh. I'd never used ink before, so.
Idaho says the good old heavy Chevy kit is cool. Are you building it box stock?
Box stock, no. Actually, I'm going off. I don't know, there's 3 different versions you can build in this box. Probably going to go with the street race. In a minute, I'll be right back.
Hey,
I'm
Joe,
back.
how's it going, bro?
Pretty good, dude. Sorry I had to leave out and walk out because nothing was working right again. So I fixed it and came back.
It's all good.
What in the world you building there, Nick?
I've been working on the scenery for my kid's T-Rex dial.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What's up, Dave?
Not much, Tommy. What do you know?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. I'm from California, remember? I don't know nothing.
Oh.
I wouldn't say nothing. You're from California. You ought to know how to roll a joint.
Nope.
They didn't teach you that in school?
Huh?
'Cause they don't teach
Not
that
where, not where I went to school.
in school? You know how to look at girls in bikinis.
Oh, yeah.
With both eyes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
And you were still being quiet there. I was sitting here thinking, now Tommy's trying to figure out whether his wife's ever going to watch this.
Nah.
He's like, I don't care.
Tommy's like, no, I don't have to worry about it. And then a couple of days later, his wife's going to say, so when are we getting Caveman Freaky? And Tommy's going to be like, oh, damn it, she watched it.
Yeah.
Nah. He watches more stuff I got to be more worried about. He watches like How to Get Away with Murder, and the killing of this and the killing of that. And
Yeah, my wife does that too. I'm not too worried about it. I know how to defend myself.
yeah.
My pet polar bear will protect me.
Okay. Nick.
No, it's having to do with something I posted on Facebook earlier that Tommy commented on.
What'd you do this time, Nick?
When you get a chance, go to my Facebook, scroll down the page until you see a picture with a polar bear in it, and you'll know.
All right.
I'd forgotten about that.
What can I say, man? Canadian Navy don't mess around.
Ding.
Poor Dave's getting lost on the internet trying to find that picture. I just realized something. Have to figure out how to do this and still leave room for Rex here. Yeah, it looks like it'll work. I just have to remember when I glue this sucker down to make sure I leave room.
Yeah.
You find what you were looking for yet, Dave? And that's why you don't mess with the Canadian Navy.
Uh-huh.
Like Tommy said, you see down there, you guys got the right to bear arms. Up here, we have the right to arm bears.
Yep.
Suddenly have this mental image of Winnie the Pooh shooting down heffalumps and woozles.
Yeah.
Told you, stay out of my honey.
Okay.
If I ever go to Japan, remind me to hunt up the guy that came up with this idea.
And what?
Personally, thank him.
I don't know about that, dude.
And then I'll fold him and trim him and glue him to a wire.
You know how the Japanese are. They believe in extreme model building.
Kind of glad my kid decided he wanted me to do this part.
So you can pull your own hair out?
Really?
Well, no, because he'd end up gluing his finger to it.
Oh, shit.
The only glue I've got where I don't have to sit here for like an hour holding the leaf in place is CA glue.
Yep. Are you out of things to build, Mick?
Was that?
Are you out of things to build, Mick?
Yeah, I put the Liberator back up for a bit because it was driving me crazy.
Was it now, Mick?
Come on, you're in the home stretch of doing decals. How could that drive you crazy?
Because then I saw the surface where they wanted those decals on the side to go. And I uttered many profane syllables.
You ain't bonding up yet, huh?
And I don't have any microsol.
Oh.
All I've got is the tester's decal set,
I got a Salva set, dude.
which helps. The tester's decal set will help the decal adhere, but it doesn't soften it enough to make it conform to odd shapes.
Yeah.
So I took one look at that and I says, nope, I put it away. I've had problems with that kit right from the get-go.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, that's why that kit has sat up there for so long. I haven't touched it in 4 months until a couple of days ago.
Oh, come on, Mick.
Supposed to set you free, the Liberator.
It's also the kid he threatens to put into the wall.
Yeah, I know, right?
The liberator shall set you free.
I'm gonna set the damn thing hasn't went into the wall yet.
Nope. I keep trying to tell Chris I'm not gonna wreck the damn. I'm not gonna smash it because I paid for it. Although there's a good possibility I might decide to scrap it if I want to scratch build something that I need parts.
This is what I always use.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
that.
I always use that stuff.
Well, tell you what, you send me a bottle and then I'll use it too. Until then, I got to use what I got.
Come on, Mick, you got to strap that router modem onto the top of that liberator and send it free.
There you go. Yeah, there you go, Mick. They're both flying. Okay.
Every time I go out to the reserve, I got to remember to pick up some fireworks. Figure about 60 or 70 bottle rockets ought to do it.
Strapped to the liberator?
Yep.
I don't know, Mick. I think you might need more. Because you are going to strap the modem to it and then send that flying too, right?
No, the modem I'm going to use to play baseball.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do the same thing with the liberator.
I got a nice big aluminum bat. It'll do just fine for that router.
Gonna hit a home run, huh?
I don't know about home run, but
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll send it flying through the air in about 1,000 little pieces, but that's okay. Hey, you know what you could do with the liberator? You could do the same thing with the liberator, dude. Forget about the bottle rockets.
no, it'll look a lot cooler if it flies off and then explodes.
You know those rocket engines that you put in model rockets? If you can
Hang
find
on a second. There, Idaho. Idaho was saying good night to you.
Oh, good night.
Is there a separate
Right.
picture you got to download to see that shit?
No, you just have to go to the YouTube video. Hang on just a second, guys.
See, I tried and I couldn't get the comments to come up.
I'll be back in just a minute, gentlemen.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to set those model rocket engines.
Estes.
Yeah, if you can get some of those,
Put one of the engine.
they blow up too. You know, because they make that little puff at the end and shoot up parachute. And that thing will probably fly better with just probably, what, 2 or 3 of them attached to it?
No, he's got to get those bigger bottle rockets. Not the standard bottle rockets. The sky rockets.
I'm talking about the model rockets that you shoot off in the air.
Yeah.
They're not bottle rockets, they're models that you shoot off in the air. Over and over again. I've got a few of those engines, dude. And let me tell you, put them on a model car and send it flying down the road, it goes pretty far. Like I just get the igniters, wait a minute, push the button, and it's gone.
Somebody earlier mentioned Victoria.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, for Canada, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every day.
You know what the translation, Latin translation of that means?
What's that?
Pestilence.
Victoria?
Yep. Means pestilence in Latin.
Oh, well.
I got a stepdaughter named Victoria.
I was gonna say pestilence.
Yeah, I got a stepdaughter named Pestilence.
Come on, Dave. When are you going to put up a new model and start working on something?
As soon as I feel like it. I'm still not. I'm still
All
trying
right.
okay.
Yes, we're heating it up.
Yay.
How's his face look now? How's his face look now?
Oh, heck yeah, bro.
Hey, did he stay where you left him last night?
Yeah. Now spots stand out a little bit.
There you go.
Got the wing bones blended in a little bit more. Still got to do some there. He's getting there. Got to do the belly now. Now I got to put a dark shade down the center. But he's gonna have to sit because I got to go to work.
So he just throws it down. Dunk.
It's rubber. It's like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's flexible. This
Almost,
is kind of neat. You grab it and yeah, it's like rubbery, moves.
almost like
and-
a vinyl.
yeah.
Let's say the vinyl part.
I'm still not happy with the eyes though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they look good there, Tommy.
Yeah.
You know what's going to end up happening, don't you? You're going to keep messing with it and keep messing with it and keep messing with it, and then finally have to start over again.
I know. I have an email into Archer because they do decal eyes.
Oh, really?
Yep. But they're out of the monster eyes. But since I have 2 more dragons to do, I thought it'd be pretty cool to get the eye decals if I can.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sure you are.
When you're that low on smokes and your neighbor says, "Hey, do you want to smoke?" Yeah, I'll be right there. Oh, payday can't come soon enough.
I know, right? Mine's on the 1st.
Mine's on the 31st, on Wednesday.
I don't have one.
And I talked to my buddy. I've already got my ride scheduled for the Thursday. I get paid on Wednesday, so.
Nice, dude.
Go hit up the smoke shop.
Get that order in.
If my budget allows, grab a bunch of bottle rockets.
Dude, buy some rocket model engines.
First, you got to order your parts for that Bismarck.
Bismarck.
Yeah, you gotta do that first.
Oh, that'll be done. That'll be done Wednesday morning. I guarantee it.
It's some model.
Unless something goes seriously wrong with my budget, that'll be done before I leave the house Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
because I need to get those parts. I need to get that thing finished and done. It's coming up on a year now. I've had that project on the go.
A year, you're just getting started. No, I'm just getting started.
Well, not all of us take half a decade to build a ship, dude.
Well, I got nowhere to go.
I'm pretty sure John over at Scale Decks is probably getting a little antsy by now because
Yeah, that's true.
He's already let me know what the next project is.
That's true.
And how soon do you get that one?
Well, that'll depend on where exactly he's at in the development stage of that deck. Now, the basic outline, he already has a deck for. It's basically this one. He's going to just have to modify one of the decks that's in his catalog already. Because he already has a deck for Tamiya's 1:350 scale Yamato, but this one's going to be for the premium edition. So basically, he's just got to modify it to fit the upgrades they've made on the design.
Don't set your leaves on fire there, buddy.
No, I know what I'm doing, dude.
Poof.
As it goes on flames. Whoa, wow.
The only downside to using a syringe for CA glue is every now and then you got to stop and burn the glue off.
And the other one is not to glue your fingers to the damn project.
Yeah, I got a little more practice than that, Dave. I've been doing this a long time, you know. Like I said before, so long as there's no fireworks, I'm okay.
We'll find his house and drop an M80 off in front of it.
Yeah.
See if we can get that leaf glued to his forehead.
Yeah, how about no?
Oh, come on, Mick. You know it'd be fun. As Mick's saying, 34 more leaves to go. 34 more leaves to go.
Dude, this is only one of 2 trees. I got another one to do after this.
Well, that same dio, or is it a different one?
No, same dial as this. I mean, another smaller one that's going to go right here.
Shish. Damn Japs.
Easy now.
Well, I'm at my extreme model buildings. So, tiny little details. That you have to use a magnifying lens to put them on.
Ordinarily, I like extreme details. It's just this the way they've designed these leaves is a bit of a pain in the butt.
All right. You would figure they had the wires already put on the leaves and just, you trim them down, put them on, done.
No, they've got the leaves printed on crepe paper. You cut them out and
then you glue in the wires, yeah. And then you have to do that after every one.
You have to paint a little green in there to blend the wire in there.
Nope.
Check it out, dude.
Nope, works pretty good.
Yep.
For one thing, the wire is coated in like green floral paper.
Okay.
That's the outer row. Then I got the middle row and the inner row. And then I got the other one.
By the time he's done there, he won't have any hair left.
Yep. About to say that. But yeah.
That was the easy row. Now he's got to start working over things without getting glue all over.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't get glue all over it in the first place, dude.
Okay, dribble, drip.
However, I do want to check and see exactly how they... There we go. Okay, a little higher up, these ones.
I say the middle ones are what, almost standing straight up by the time you're there?
Yeah, not quite. However, on the second one, I'm going to do the inner leaves first, just try and uncomplicate things, depending on exactly how hard it's going to be to work around the other leaves.
I was gonna say that would be the only thing I'd be afraid of. Working over things that are already done.
Yeah.
Well, the way these are designed, there's really no way around that. Either I'm going to be working over, like I'm doing with this, working over these leaves that I've already done. Or if I start with the inner ones first, I'm going to have to work around the ones that are already done and bent out.
Yeah. They could have went down to the nearest hobby shop and just got you
some green sheets of styrene.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one problem with that. I can't get to the nearest hobby shop until Thursday.
Oh.
Because it's in Belleville. Which happens to be on the way to the reserve.
Hey, there you go. You know they make model railroad stuff, right? That's that very thing. I'm pretty sure somebody just sit there and look at that tree and go, yeah, I'm going to go buy some more railroad stuff and make my own tree.
Yeah, the problem is there's not a lot of prehistoric cycads in model railroading.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it appears that my son is every bit as much detail-oriented as I am.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there is and there isn't. I mean, that's cool when he's big enough to start working on his own models, but when he has me doing a lot of the work for him...
And a lot of the money coming out of your pocket?
Yeah.
Not these kits. I didn't pay for these.
You know what I mean, once he gets older.
Dad, can you buy me this so I can detail that?
Well, you see, that is when he can start doing chores for his money.
Right, there you go.
Lucian 530 says, yes, there is. I would assume he means, yes, there's a problem with him being detail-oriented.
Or there's or there are trees that are available.
Oh, are there?
I don't know.
That's Tommy. He's a railroad man.
I was just about to say, aren't you the railroader, Tommy?
I don't do prehistoric.
Tommy's like, I was just biting my tongue, you know. I was kind of holding off.
Hey, Tommy.
I wanted to see how far you'd go and pull your hair up before I say, yeah, there's a site that offers prehistoric trees, and they're already pretty done. You just put paint on them, good and go.
Tommy, can you take a palm tree and cut it down?
That's about what it looks like to me. Almost looks like a pineapple. They
Well,
got.
I'm sure they had pine,
You didn't have to.
palm trees in the past.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a pineapple.
I just put some palm trees on there. You're good to go.
He's putting leaves. It's gonna be a tree.
No, this is a cycad tree.
Oh,
That's caveman for pineapple.
That's okay. That's okay. That one right there is a hemp palm.
Ah,
We should just got some hemp leaves in
Hey,
there.
now that's got my attention.
Yeah, that got my attention when I read it in the instructions too. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I just get some palm trees. You're good. All I gotta do is just do some a little tweaking to them. You're good.
Kid'll come out one day. Dad, where's the tree for my model? I don't know.
Haven't seen it.
Goes and looks around. He says, "Dad, what happened to this damn tree?"
looked like there was a fire.
Why does it smell like burnt paper in here?
Like I said, just get some pine, just get palm trees. You're good. Glue them on there and say, "Son, this is."
Yeah. Water.
Mick, I think you're starting to lag out pretty good there.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing I can do about it right now.
Oh, now he's well. Voice sounds good.
Yeah, he's really lagging out now.
Nothing I can do about it.
I know.
Yeah, we don't.
If we suddenly see Mick disappear,
And we see twins. We'll know why.
No, it was at 1.5 that got me last night.
Oh. I wish I would have been here to see that.
Yeah, see, the thing is, unlike last night, we're live,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is why there's not a damn thing I can do about it right now.
Yeah. So if we see two, if you see two of them,
Tommy, when are you going to paint the base for that thing?
Mine, and once I do the bottom, so I still have to shadow the bottom, and then I'll figure out what the base is going to look like.
Well, don't expect me to do it for you. I got my hands full when it comes to bases.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick, do they give you like lines on there to follow the cut?
Yep. Problem is they're hard to see because they made them really faint so they don't show up if you make a mistake.
Gotcha.
I did my first.
Hey, so Chris, ask me in about a month what color I'm going to paint the base. I might have an answer.
I figured I'd wait about 2.5 years to ask you what color the base was going to be.
Really, Peanut?
Figured it's going to take you another 6 months to finish Dragon.
Oh, then I'll be ahead of schedule.
I'm sure you're going to squeeze in the ship build a little bit here somewhere.
Yeah, when I pull that out, I'm going to have to allow for at least a week to do that other side.
And that's providing the Dragon doesn't get to it first.
Yeah, maybe he'll be inside by then. See, unlike the trains, I think my wife will let me bring the Dragon.
Got fireproof curtains, do you?
California, no smoking.
That's why they got self-extinguishing cigarettes.
We got Smokey the Bear.
We had Smokey the Bear commercials up here too.
Okay, come on, you're bothering me. Come on. Sweet. Again. God forbid.
Oops.
You realize there's 4 left and there ain't nothing until tomorrow when I get back. So enjoy it, Peter, please. I know first thing in the morning you're gonna be on my ass. Ow!
I just realized my photo etch bend plate would be perfect for helping me fold these.
Tommy, why didn't you suggest that to him earlier?
Don't know.
Why would Tommy suggest it? He doesn't even have one of these.
No,
He has
Mick has
He
his
has an
custom
actual
one.
photo etch bender. He has the fancy toys.
Yeah. I have them. I'm too lazy to make them toys. Hey, but I did make my paint holder.
And your box for your ship.
It's got, yeah, that too. I think it needs more staples, but. I got a paint stick holder with my name on it.
Yeah, see, I shop at the I'm Too Broke to Afford Fancy Equipment store. Okay, this isn't really helping for this particular job anyway. Leaf and then fold it. That's at least a little better. On the bright side, these are shorter.
Well, guys, I'm out of here.
All right, you take her easy, Tommy.
Talk to you later. Have fun.
You know anyone? What, babe? So
all there is, Pumpkin. So there's what? You eat it up. I can tell when you eat good, you go to bed. Yeah. Go step on Bear's head. Go on, go step on Bear's head. Want some foot? Want some foot?
Yay, we get some foot.
Go on, baby, eat it. It's all right, man. I'll give you something before I go to bed. You know, I'll have to put up with you till I leave, huh? No. Yeah. Stick when you're eating, though.
Cat sitting there going, "Are you kidding, human? You got to put up with me for life."
No, usually I just feed her a shitload of food and she goes to bed. I'm just glad she's eating, to be honest. I mean, she eats like a can and a half of cat food a day, so. And then Bear helps her out with the other. Yeah. So about. But I can afford the cat food. I just can't afford the shots every month. And I'm not about to have her teeth pulled. So. And so long as she's eating, that tells me she's okay. Because after this is blender. Then after blender, it's off to the vet for a nice little nap. Orange peel. Who's doing what? Let's see, there's Chris. Ooh, what are you building there, Mr. Chris? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh? You're building the pineapple. And then I don't know what David's building. David's just not here, I guess.
Oh, David's famous for that.
But Chris has a engine block on his workbench. And I almost want to say it's a Nova, but I don't think it is.
Oh, I believe he's building a heavy Chevy.
Could be. Ah, I'm sorry. The original heavy Chevy?
What's that?
The original heavy Chevy?
No, I think this is a re-release.
Yeah, the heavy Chevy, the original one is big and bulky. It's 124 scale.
Goth. It's this one here.
Oh, okay. The 70 Chevelle 3-in-1. Cool. I don't suppose you have the nose or the chin spoiler on that.
For underneath.
Yeah, it's basically a
Air dam.
air dam. Yeah, thank you.
No, this one doesn't have that.
Dang it! I need that to finish my Interceptor Nova. And I really don't want to sit there with this freaking bumper so it's long or wide enough.
Right.
And I got to figure out how I'm going to get little minuscule texture on the roof again. Because I have to chop it and pull it forward. Or cut it and pull it forward, so I have to half the roof. I got texture stuff. I put it on my Ecto chop top ambulance. But that stuff gets every freaking where. It'll clog up my paint booth exhaust. And then I gotta sand it. Then I gotta add more. And then I gotta sand it. And then I gotta add more. And then I gotta sand it. Whatever, don't use blue masking tape. I guess I can do it in vinyl or get it, Peanut. Come here, baby. You want to play with your laser? Huh? Where's your laser? What'd you do with your laser? Where is your laser, Peanut? Oh, I found it. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what that is. You can hear it. You can hear the chain rattling, huh? Come on. Boom. It'd probably be easier to get if you go around the box. Come on. Come on, man. Beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Well, then you're gonna hide in the box. Okay.
Think about the best thing I ever saw with one of those lasers was a video on YouTube. These guys were in a hotel room, and they had a crackhead down the block going chasing the damn dot.
No way.
Yep. They had him running into light posts and everything.
Damn. Come on, baby. Over here. Are you ever going to be back my shower curtain? Come on. Man, you got my shower curtain, newspaper, paper bag. What the fuck do you need that? Peanut. Peanut, 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 peanut. Come here, babe. Can you see it? There you go. You see it now. Yeah, that's like her favoriteest toy in the whole world is that freaking laser light. Bear, on the other hand, just kind of looks at me like, yeah, and how's that working out for you, man? Peanut, over here. Look on the pole. Come on. Freaking model box.
Everything done after that light.
You gotta stop hiding, Peanut. You can't see it. I got 50,000 laser light batteries and no batteries for my Roku remote. Damn cat. Okay, Chris, I'm going to ask you a very stupid question. Why are you wearing gloves?
I have such oily skin, it pulls the chrome right off the chrome pieces.
Oh man. If you go to wish.com,
Yep.
you can buy pygmy rubbers.
So I just use latex gloves all the way around.
Well, I mean, you can put these they're like gloves, but they're just the fingers.
Okay.
You know, because I know your hands got to get sweaty in that thing.
Oh yeah, but I take them off every now and then.
These are just fingers. They go down to your first knuckle.
Condoms for real.
But
Yes.
basically, that's what they are, pygmy rubbers.
Goth, if you can see the center of the rim on there, there's no chrome
Yeah.
left because I forgot to put the gloves on when I was playing with it.
Oh, wow, man.
So after I found that out, I just started wearing gloves.
I noticed you don't have the body painted, and you're probably one of the few guys I know that has not painted the body yet.
Because I live in Chicago and I can't get outside to paint yet.
Oh, okay.
So I do all that.
Because somebody posted a question today.
Do everything else, and then once it gets warm, I'll go out and paint the chassis and prime the chassis and body, and then I'll get them painted.
Because somebody, like I was saying, somebody posted on Facebook today about painting their bodies first, and I never paint my bodies first. I always paint them last.
Same here, because that way it's less of me getting it screwed up sitting here.
Yeah, it's the same with
Makes sense.
Paint the inside. You like block the
But
inside first, then you paint the outside.
But I do so much work. I'm touching the body so much that, you know, test
Yeah.
fitting continuously.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with, like I said, it's the same with the starships, dude. You don't just paint the outside of it first. Detail the outside of it first, and then light block it. That's stupid.
Hey, Chris, that little thing with the spring on top of it in front of your toolbox there.
Yep.
Is that a parts cleaner?
No, it's a brush holder. I found that Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could redneck engineer one of those.
I think it was like $5 or $6.
Then you throw it on a 40% discount, and you pay $3 or $4.
Something like that. I think it was the same day I made the cashier at Michael, or no, I think I got that at Michael's. Same day I made the cashier mad because I went up there with 42 bottles of. She wasn't happy. She had to individually ring 42 bottles of Tester's paint up.
Oh, wah.
And then she proceeded to drop them into the bag instead of place them in the bag nicely.
Mm.
And each time I heard one, I cringed
Yep.
and said, well, I'll just pull that one back out and get another one if you break them.
That's interesting. Oh, that reminds me. I got to print out the airbrush holder.
Yeah, see, my mom's got CPOD, so I can't spray the enamels in the house.
Right. I usually, well, yeah, I get that. I usually spray fingernail polish and House of Color. I mean, I got 56 jars of House of Color, so.
Thus is why I have to wait until it gets nicer out. Go out to the garage.
Yep.
Because propane is not cheap to let it run continuously to keep an adequate temperature.
Right. That's another thing I didn't think about, just snatching up toolboxes for stuff.
Well,
I've got two of them.
Sears has been running these like once a month on sale for $79.
Nice.
Because I got a bunch of those drawers and stuff from Walmart, the plastic drawers.
Yeah, that's what I use over here. These guys from Walmart.
But see, I also have my 7 and 2-year-old niece running around here. This way I can lock everything up.
Ah. Yeah, see, I don't have that issue. I have two asshole ninjas that keep trying to kill me.
Yeah. So the desk I work on has a lock. I can lock all the drawers on. And the file box or 4 toolboxes there can get locked.
Plus, I can clip my camera to one of the handles, and it'd be giving a better angle.
Actually, if you go, I went on Amazon and got a camera holder.
I can just 3D. I can print one out. I got a 3D printer.
And actually, what Eddie did was he took one of those lamps that had that same arm setup and took the head off the lamp to use.
Ah. Yeah, as soon as I get that row of lights, I'll do that. I got LEDs in the paint booth.
Oh, that light above my tool, or right in front of my toolbox there is an LED shop light.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. They're a foot long, and you can get them in Walmart for like $12.
Yeah, well, this one I went a little goofy on because it's got the Bluetooth speakers in it.
Whoa.
So you can sync, if you have a smartphone, you can sync your phone up and listen to music while you're sitting there.
Yeah, my phone's about as intelligent as a paper bag.
And then I got 2 of those lights from Hobby Lobby with the magnifying glass in it with LED light bulbs in them.
This is what I got. I got that. And I got an LED light in there. LED bulb.
Yeah, I got that gooseneck thing from Finger in My Butt. Finger Hut. It works okay, but when I'm doing videos, it just glares too much and.
I'm getting there, Dave.
Let's see. Wait. I gotta click on you. See, a freaking pineapple.
Yeah, see?
That's pretty cool, man. Really?
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, it's 3 more little middle and a center, and then that one's done. And then I've got for the second tree. Right there.
Reminds me too much of a dollhouse.
Those are the lamps.
Anyway, gentlemen, I'm going to stop the live feed here because we've gone about 2.5 hours now.
Right.
So I want to thank you all for tuning in to our hangout, and I realize I haven't been posting much on the Facebook, but I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and we'll see you all later from Tiny Admiral Models, and on behalf of Red Dragon Model Works and Styrene Syndicate, thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.